ngasi makha tana pathokjage aina pathokjogadoriba topic se for the study of the Indian history and culture for ancient and medieval period. The sources for the study of Indian history and culture for ancient and medieval periods. Ancient amasung medieval period ki magi kaidoba sources of the Indian history and culture ki matang dane aduga hauji lagtrise akhoi student of the ancient Indian history se finds it difficult to ascertain the dates of the political events. Ancient Indian history gi matamda laiba students sing se difficult way find tawda magi kaidoba ascertain the date of the political events sing se aduga it also a problem to distinguish fact from fiction. Fiction ga fact ka je sisu distinguish tawba su problem oirame aduga magi information se is to be gathered from numerous sources. Tongama makhal source mayam dagi punsalrana puthorokpane ado sigi difficulty mayam laibese kaidoba because the ancient Hindus did not maintain proper record of history. Ancient Hindus singchidi kaidoba proper record thambamdeba ko history gi aduna maram oidane Dr. R.C. Majumdar na observe to matungina one of the greatest defects of the Indian culture which defy rational explanation is the aversion of the Indians to writing history. They apply themselves to all conceivable branches of literature and excel in many of them, but they never seriously took to the writing of history. History ibagi writing se moi serious lauram de aduna maram moidana ancient history gi matamda political advancing degi kaidoba difficult find out the difficult oye aduga loina na kaidoba koigi fact from fiction sidaisu kaidoba akoi distinguish tawbada difficult way. Therefore, we have to gather information relating to the ancient Indian history from a number of evidence. Evidence mayam dagi kuina kaidoba punchal laga Indian ancient Indian history se puture. The sources of the ancient Indian history can be analyzed into three kinds. Makal ahom thongna koina sources se analyze the way. First one, archaeological sources. Second one, literary evidence, and third one, the foreign accounts. The first one, the archaeological sources. Sigi matang da hafet pathokjage. Lord Curzon set up the Department of Archaeology in 1906. 19 Christoph to 1906 the Lord Curzon sina set up the way Department of Archaeology. Sir John Marshall was its Director General. Under his supervision, Sir John Marshall ki supervision ki makhada the ancient site of Taxila was excavated and a lot of material was collected. Ancient site of the Taxila sidagi kaidoba a lot of material mayamama collector me. Dr. Marshall was assisted by eminent scholars like Dr. Spooner, Mr. R.D. Banerjee, and Dr. Steen. Dr. Spooner excavated the ancient city of the Patliputra and started excavation at the site of the Buddhist University of the Nalanda. Dr. Spooner sina kaidoba mana excavated tobase ancient city of the Patliputra. Adagi mumana started tobase mo kaidoba at the site of the Buddhist University of the Nalanda. Mr. R.D. Banerjee took off the work at Mohenjo-daro and Mr. Dayaram Sahani at Harappa. Ado Mr. R.D. Banerjee sina kaiduba work to bas kadai da mari to buge haganda Mohenjo-daro da tawe aduga Dr. Dayaram Sahani sina Harappa to edo smain to duna tongan ba kaiduba mafam singda study tawe work tawe ancient Indian history se archaeology da a lot of archaeological work se was done by Dr. Steen in Kashmir, Balochistan and Chinese Turkestan. Digging was also started at the ancient historical centers like Bodh Gaya, Sachi, Sarnath and Barhut. These eminent scholars did valuable service of archaeology and to the study of the prehistoric India. Mokoina thizinbagi matungina moina nainabagi matungina kedoba akoigi prehistoric India gi maramda study torame sigi kedoba eminent orva scholars singsina kedoba very valuable over service mayam ama tawraga. Archaeological information can be analyzed into three sections first ancient Indian history se analyze first archaeological sources, literary evidence, foreign account. Archaeological archaeological ki matang dadi eminent or scholars mayam amana valuable service mayam ama tawraga akoigi prehistory of India se study torame ado moina study tawbamagi matungina ahum thokna section khaidue first inscriptions, second numismatics, aduga ahum subada monument haina ado first ki inscription haibase they are engraved on stone pillar and copper plates. They are declaration made by the emperor describing their conquest or donation of land of certain person and temples. And the Edict of Asoka haidi moina tawrambase inscription gi matangda nei na the stone pillar gumba adi copper plate gumda engraved tawbudune ado moina declaration tawbuda moina taisi keino haigana emperor singsina describing torome mogi conquest oiro natragana donation bu toro lam donation to ai person da natragana temple da adu mayam do koina uba fange stone pillar amsung copper plate gi ado the Edict of Asoka throw light on the boundary of his relationship with the neighboring state. Asoka sina magi neighboring state siga kamaina relationship leibege habado throw light on the boundary. Adigimu Allahabad pillars in the inscription of Samudragupta describe his military exploit. Allahabad pillar da namu inscription of Samudragupta sina describe to buzi kaino hamatan magi military exploit tune. Adigi Hathingumba inscription of the Kharavela of Kalinga sina taisina kaino hamatan magi achievement dune kaino chronological order da. Aduga Junagadh wrote inscription at Rudra Daman sina throw to buse light of the conquest of the Sakas. Aduga the Aihole stone inscription of the Pulakeshin to gives the information about the Western Chalukya kingdoms. Smain to the namagi inscription gi matang dala du matang tarak pada numismatics. Numismatics it is the study of the ancient coin. Ancient coin gi matang study to bane in the Vedic time the di Vedic time Niska, Satamana, and the Suvarna, where the gold coins in use. Moi di gold coin no sizinarame. Aduga in the time of the Moran Chandragupta gi matamdana amuk Moran Chandragupta, Niska, and the Suvarna were the gold coins, and Karshapana sidana Karsapana matamdana silver coin. Aduga the coin of the Samudragupta indicate his proficiency in music. The sieve mark coin of the Satavahana ruler proved the existence of the seaborne trade with foreign countries during their period. Magi matamda foreign countries in sina kaidoba seaborne trade to adugi matangda masai kaidoba coin duda gi aga haidi koi pesada symbol di ido adu magi matamda mana tauba thabak haidi chitnaba matamdugi aduneba ye ido. From the discovery of a large number of the Roman coins gi it is inferred that trade flourished between India and Rome. Haidi Roman coin gi matamdana makaidoba India ga Rome gi marakta leiba trade ki matangda flourish story phajana mayek singna uye coin du uraga. They also indicate the prosperity of the country during that period. And the monuments ki matanda lakon the ancient monuments like idols, statues of the stone and the metals, ornaments, implements and utensils are found at many places. They are preserved by the archaeologists. They throw light on the ancient civilization and the kingdoms. Monuments have been discovered at Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Nagar, Junakonda, Saranath, Taxila, Nalanda, Patliputra, etc. Sumana laikre. Aduga literary evidence ki matangda lakpa matamda de Vedic literatures consists of the four Vedas. Ado si sina video je sangmala ne makha tarpo oina adum ngasigi oina di pakrage kitang sangde sangane. Literary evidence ki matangda lakpa matamda de Vedic literature se koi consist oiba kya thona consist oge haganda four Vedas adagi Brahmanas, Aranyakas and Upanishad. Smaina literary evidence ki matungina Vedic literature consists of four Vedas, four marithona Vedas, Brahmanas, Aranyakas and Upanishad. They deal with the religious thought of the Aryans. Moina taisi ki doba religion thought of Aryans ne. Aduga there are also ke doba Vedangas and Kalpa Sutras. Aduga literary evidence ki makha tarak poina two great epics da khoi ke doba Ramayana and Mahabharata. Khoi Mahabharata throw light upon the post-Vedic civilization of the Aryan. Aryan ki post-Vedic civilization da khoi Ramayana adagi ke doba Mahabharata. Adagi matang epic da ke doba literary evidence da the Dharma Shastra. Dharma Shastra is which include the Simritis of Manu, Yajnavalkya, Brihaspati and Narada. Give us information about the social condition of the ancient Hindu. Sigi literary evidence ki matungina khoi Dharma Shastra sina taisna kai ta ke haibatam da khoi social condition of the ancient Hindu gi matangna tae makada the Puranas habsina kai doba are 18 in numbers. 18 in number lai one of them 18 in number do gi one of them the khoi kai doba Vayu Purana, Matsya Purana, Brahma Purana and Vasisya Purana provide us the historical information takaniba. Ado maming se haidi kitang su lutak to habadi akoi toina sijanaba maron oidabagi akoina su kitang haidi pathokpa matamda soiba yawsu ngapigani. The sacred Buddhist literature the namokhina kedoba consists of Tripitakas. They are the Vinaya Pitaka, the Sutta Pitaka and the Abhidhamma Pitaka. They deal with the life and the preaching of Gautama Buddha. Menander was the Bactrian king of the Punjab. He was converted to Buddhism. Buddhism the convert to Nagasena was a Buddhist monk of his court. The discussion between the Menander and the Nagasena. Naga Senaga Kedoba Minandergi discussion se Mawini give discussion se were recorded to a kaida record leramge Haiganda in the book of the Milinda Panho Hyber Lexi Yalduna Tame Aduga Maxen Ibirame. It described the condition in India during the 2nd century BC. The Mudrasakasa of the Vaisakha Datta described the overthrow of the Nanda kingdom of the Chandragupta Maurya. The Arthashastra of the Kautilya gives a fund of information about the Mauryan rule. Smaina Haidi Koigi scholars in yam valuable service to Duna archaeologists the Biduna Indian prehistory had the prehistory of the Indians say CCG Koigi Kangdaba Mayama Makoina Putopie Ado literary gi Makatara Poina Nagananda Ratnavali Ratnavali and the Priyadasika Dharma of Harsha deals with the condition in North India during the 7th century AD. Banas Harsha Charita described the life of the Harshavardhana. Adigi Kalhana wrote Raja Tarangini in 1150 AD. This is considered as the only book in the ancient India which may be regarded as a historical text. Historical text when Jaramba Haita Sigi like it deals with the history of Kashmir. Kashmir ki matang de ibirame sina. Adigi Bilhana described the achievement of the Vikramaditya in his book of Vikramarkadeva Charita. Smaina akoigi lejarmi ba like sidagi akoina khambangame aduga foreign account gi matang dal ne matam da koi ancient history gi da akoigi Herodotus was a Greek author. Masi Greek author ne ngasagi kedoba Herodotus haibase who described the Persian conquest in northwest India. Persia sina akoigi northwest India se kamaina conquest of gi haibado ibiram khange foreign account gi matang da lakanda Skylake wrote a book giving a detailed account of his voyage from Persian Gulf to India. Persian gi Gulf to gi India da lakhibagi magi kedoba voyage gi matang da kedoba ibi we have to depend only on Greek writers to know the Alexander military campaign. Those writers are Arrian, Plutarch, and Strabo. Megasthenes was Greek ambassador sent by Seleucus to the court of the Chandragupta. Chandragupta gi court lakhibana sagi kedoba Seleucus to ne. His book Indica, Magi Mamingi Indica, like Mamingi gives the vivid description of the city of the Patliputra. Patliputra city ki matang the Fazana Indica. In 130 AD, Ptolemy of Egypt visited India and gave a geographical description of the country. Fahan Hussein, Tishang, and Tashing Itising were Chinese travelers who visited our country, India. The lucky when Tishang was called the Prince of Pilgrims, his writing gives us valuable information about the Chandragupta II. Chandragupta II gi matang naman pasani ibirame aduga Harshavardhana and the Pulaskeshin II moshing gi matang da aduga Taranat was a Tibetan historian and he was the author of the history of Buddhism. Alvi Runi was a Muslim historian who visited India at the time of the Muhammad Ghazmi. He studied Sanskrit. My Sanskrit matang na mapasa study torme aduga he wrote a remarkable book called Tegit Aihin. Tegit Aihin haibase kedoba Muhammad Ghazni na at the time of Muhammad Ghazni ki matang da India da visit to biramba Albiruni haiba Muslim historian sina ibirambane ado sida leiriba direct foreign account da leiriba adagi kedaba literary evidence mayam jingi direct maming adagi author asise it is very important for the competitive examination so aduna yam maru oibana maram oidana adum pathokjabane soikhiba yawbasu wahi wata da ngapigani. Thus, ancient Indian history is derived from a number of the sources. Ancient Indian history is described over the sources, but the special mention of the Royal Assistic Society founded by Sir William John in 1774 under the patronage of the Lord Warren Hastings. The British historians and scholars joined the society did valuable researches in the history of India. अखोगी हिस्ट्री ऑफ द इंडिया की मतंग नैनब मतमदा अखोई इंडियन खक्त नतेबा अतोप ब्रिटिश अदगी अतोप कइदोबा कंट्री की अफाव स्कॉलर हाबिदी यम वैल्यूएबल सर्विस तोबा स्कॉलर सिंगसिना पुथोगा दैनरगा अखोगी कइदोबा एंशियंट गी ओइबा इंडियन हिस्ट्री की मतंग In 1833, John Prinsep discovered the Brahmani script, thereby the task of deciphering the inscription became easy. In 1862, General Cunningham was appointed the archaeological surveyor to the government of India. He devoted about 50 years to the study of ancient Indian history. My life say, Maka Tupangambase. Lupsan Baniko 50 years a Indian ancient Indian history की मतंग नैना दन लेब वाह वागी लाइफ पुंसी तंखाय में हेले हजु मतम द हायर तादि चही जामा पुंसी बुदे क्या लेत्रे दो माय पुंसी 50 years ते मान नैना दिसे and collected valuable information about the ancient Indian geography की मतंग द मान पचाना collect तो बिरमे. Thank you so much. So,